Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and a kind of story time video. So I really wanted to make this video. It has actually been 3 months, well almost 3 months since I had baby girl. It'll be exactly 3 months on Monday, the 8th. Baby girl is actually playing over here next to me, so if you can hear music and little cooing, yeah. So there are a lot of things that I really wanted to talk about when it came to my birth and even after that, these past 3 months, they've flown by, but at the same time, so many things have happened that I'm just kind of like overwhelmed a bit. So I just wanted to go back and talk a little bit about the first days coming back home, the first couple of weeks, because I feel like they were just so very important, crucial, and overwhelming. So taking it from the beginning, I spent 3 days in hospital after having baby girl. I gave birth on a Wednesday and I got to go home on a Saturday. So I was actually looking forward to getting home. I wanted to be my own bed, my own room, etc. I never realized, and no one actually told me how I would feel when I got home. So upon arriving home, the feelings that kind of hit me in the face, really, I can't find another expression because it was kind of like a slap in the face, were a sudden sadness and a sudden feeling of not being home even though I was home. So we arrived home and everything was as we had left it, maybe a little bit tidier. My mother-in-law tidied it up for us, but I was home, so everything was home. Everything was my house, my room, my kitchen, everything was as it was. Yet at the same time, everything felt completely different. Everything was different. Everything was the same, yet completely different. So that feeling of like simultaneous sameness, differentness, it just kind of started overwhelming me. It started getting to me. So I started feeling a bit sad, a bit weird, a bit odd. I didn't know where to sit. I didn't know what to do. I was kind of at loss in my own home. So that first night I actually had a couple of people come over, and that kind of brought me over the edge. I was really tired and hungry, and everyone was just kind of hanging around and not letting me rest. And then there was the baby, and I was still getting used to the idea of having a baby. So I literally ended up in tears that first night, and literally I wasn't able to explain why. I was very sad. I was feeling like I wasn't at home, yet I was home. So it was a weird night, that first night back home. Now this emotional kind of up and down continued pretty much for the first 2 weeks that we were home. So I felt overwhelmingly sad for pretty much the entire 2 weeks. Especially I realized when the sun went down, as the evening came along, I would start feeling very, very sad and tearful, and I would just end up crying for no reason. My husband was working too, so I didn't really have, he wasn't here as much as I wanted him to be here. I did have my mum with me that first, I don't know, 5 days that I was at home, but she works, so she also had to leave, and I was left alone with baby girl. It was, I have to say, it was very overwhelming. I think, just the whole thing that I had to get used to having a baby, and I was back in the space that I was trying to find myself. So somewhere in between the whole losing myself and trying to remember who I was before giving birth and before becoming a mum, and then there was like the whole thing of being a mom and who was I before, and everyone around me was kind of like, oh, this is your focus, and I felt so sad and yet so happy, and yet I loved my baby, but at the same time it was just this weird, like, there were so many emotions and so many things that I just didn't understand. So I of course later realized that it's pretty normal, the first couple of weeks after having a baby, to have the baby blues and to feel down and sad, and teary, hormones and everything. I was breastfeeding as well, so oh my. I have to say I spent a lot of time crying randomly, and people around me were actually kind of worried that, oh my god, why are you crying? I wasn't crying. Could you be depressed? Is it postpartum depression? No, I didn't have postpartum depression. I don't. It was clearly the baby blues. It was the fact that I had had a baby and I was suddenly in the environment that I was before, but now I had a baby added to it. So I had to find a way to balance me, my surroundings, and the fact that I was now a mother. So yeah, it has been an interesting 3 months. It did take me some time. It actually took me about a month, I think, to start doing things for myself, to start doing things that kind of reminded me of who I was and what I want to do, and that yes, I'm a mommy and I love my baby girl and we spend all day long together, but at the same time, I do want to do other things. So yeah, and part of all that is also my Plan With Me videos, my planners, just doing little things to get back into what I would do. Of course, it's a different kind of schedule, a different kind of, everything works around baby girl. But she's getting older and she's a very good baby, so that has helped me a lot. But yeah, the feelings of incredible sadness and I was so overwhelmed. I was so overwhelmed those first 2 weeks. There were times when I was breastfeeding and I was just crying. I was just crying, just tears rolling down my eyes. I was so sad, and pretty much 99% of the time I really was not sure why I was crying. So yeah, but it is normal to be emotional. It is normal to be sad and to have like these feelings of overwhelm, and to kind of think at times that, oh, why did I have a baby? There were moments when I literally thought, why did I have the baby? Maybe it wasn't the right decision. Maybe we should have waited a little longer. But then I look at her and I know that it was the right decision, because I had a pretty good pregnancy and a very good labor and birth, and just everything has gone pretty well up to now. I do think that it was the perfect timing. I just think that, as every other mother, I too went through the baby blues and I had those thoughts. So yeah, I just wanted to say that is pretty much, it's a normal thing. It's normal to feel sad and overwhelmed and just kind of, trying to find yourself. I think that's the one thing that really, really got me, that I felt so lost. Even though I was with my family and I was at home and everything was normal, supposedly, I felt so lost. And I felt lost within myself, which I think was the worst thing. But actually, when I first started like doing things again for myself and finding myself, it made such a difference. It made me feel so different inside, and it was just, I don't know. I mean, imagine that it took me a whole month to wear clothes again. I literally spent the first month as a mom in my PJs. I wore the same thing 24/7. So yeah, that made a big difference, and I think little steps and little things like that are what actually work in the end. So yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope this video is a little bit helpful. If you have any questions, anything you want to talk about in regards to this kind of thing, please leave a comment down below. I'd be happy to talk about it, happy to kind of just, create a community. It's what we're doing here. So I will see you guys in the next video, and hopefully these videos will start coming out normally, but yeah. No promises, because baby girl is just, she's always popping up with something new. Next week we have our vaccinations. It's her second round, actually. I mean, a week ago we were in hospital for another issue. A couple weeks back she had bronchitis, so yeah. I might actually do a video on those things as well, like the sudden baby apps. So, thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye!